The Velthari conquest fleet emerged from hyperspace at the edge of the Sol system with absolute confidence. Their intelligence indicated a primitive species barely capable of interplanetary travel, confined mostly to a single blue world with a few scattered mining colonies. Fleet Commander Zyxnoth reviewed the tactical display aboard the dreadnought Inevitable Victory. Standard protocol. We'll establish staging areas around the fourth planet, then proceed to subjugate the primary world. Our projections show complete conquest within 10 solar rotations. The fleet consisted of 47 warships, each one capable of glassing continents. They had conquered 16 systems using this exact approach. The humans would surrender after witnessing a few demonstration strikes, just like every other species. What Commander Zyxnoth didn't know was that humanity had been paranoid about alien invasion for over 2 centuries. Every science fiction film, every novel, every video game had prepared them for this exact scenario. When long-range sensors detected the incoming fleet 6 months prior, Earth had mobilized with the efficiency of a species that had been expecting this moment since the invention of radio. The Velthari fleet passed the orbit of Neptune, encountering nothing but empty space. Their sensors detected minimal activity around the gas giants, exactly what their intelligence had predicted from a technologically inferior species. Those sensors failed to detect the stealth mines humanity had scattered throughout the outer system, each one disguised as common space debris. The technology was crude by galactic standards, but devastatingly effective in its simplicity. Commander, reported sensor technician Krelvor, I'm detecting some unusual gravitational anomalies near the 6th planet. Irrelevant, Zyxnoth dismissed. Maintain course for the 4th planet. The first wave of mines detonated as the fleet passed Saturn's orbit. 12 Velthari ships vanished in nuclear fireballs, their shields overwhelmed by proximity blasts they never saw coming. The survivors pressed forward, assuming they had encountered automated defenses left over from some ancient civilization. Multiple detonations throughout the formation. Krelvor's voice cracked with panic. We're losing ships to weapons that aren't showing up on sensors. The second wave hit near Jupiter. Hidden amongst the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, thousands of kinetic kill vehicles, essentially railgun projectiles with guidance systems, began their coordinated assault. Humanity had spent decades perfecting the art of turning space rocks into planet killers. Commander Zyxnoth watched in horror as his seemingly unstoppable fleet was torn apart by invisible attackers. Where are they? Where are the human ships? The answer came from Captain Elena Vasquez, aboard the Earth defense vessel Armstrong, positioned safely behind Mars. All stations, this is Earth Command. The enemy fleet is reduced to 23 vessels. Initiate Phase 3. Phase 3 was humanity's masterpiece of paranoid engineering. Every satellite, every space station, every mining platform in the inner system had been secretly equipped with weaponry. The humans hadn't built a few warships to defend Earth. They had turned their entire solar system into a weapon. The Martian orbital stations opened fire with particle beam arrays. The lunar defense grid launched waves of antimatter missiles. Even the International Space Station, now heavily armed and shielded, joined the assault with weapons that violated 17 galactic warfare conventions. They've weaponized everything. Zyxnoth screamed as mining platforms revealed themselves to be disguised battle stations. How is this possible? Dr. James Chun, monitoring the battle from Earth's global defense network, smiled grimly. We've been preparing for this since 1947. Every UFO sighting, every alien abduction story, every science fiction movie taught us the same lesson. They'll come from space, and they'll underestimate us. The remaining Velthari ships attempted to retreat, but humanity had prepared for that too. The same stealth mines that had decimated their entry now blocked their escape routes. The mighty conquest fleet that had subjugated 16 worlds was systematically annihilated by a species that had never left their home system. Commander Zyxnotha's final transmission was a warning to the Velthari homeworld. Do not engage the humans. They do not defend their planet. They have turned their entire star system into a fortress. These creatures have been preparing for war with enemies they had never met. The last Velthari ship exploded just past Mars' orbit, its debris joining the wreckage of 46 others. Earth's first interstellar war had lasted exactly 18 hours, and humanity had never fired a shot from their home planet.